Yokoso, I'm Gravity One, and welcome back. And today I'm doing the shadows that ran alongside Awakawa. Now, Bellatrix did this one, and yeah, he's my brother, so I figured I'd do it. He did it for Halloween, but he had to redo it. It was put up in November. I'll link to Bellatrix's. My little brothers. Okay. Start. Ooh, okay. Whose eyes will you see the road through? Click 1. Okay. Bellatrix did the girl. I also think another popular gamer did the girl. I think most about everybody's going to pick the girl because this guy looks just kind of smug with his kind of squarish face and eyes that were like this way and blonde hair. And a darker skinned blonde hair guy. So yeah, I'll go with the schmug. Done it! Okay. I put the pedal to the floor. I put the pedal to the floor. The wheel screeches pull out onto the lane. The car swerves, but it doesn't really matter. Okay, it doesn't matter. I don't matter. My cat's meowing. She doesn't matter. There's no one else here. There's no one else out here as far as the eye can see. That's good. The abandoned station shrinks behind us until it's gone. Hey, got rip in your shirt there, buddy. Just an observation. And then it's just us and the long, long road. Hey, don't be a creep. Creep number 2. The world outside the windows passes us by in abstract, like the whole world given up on having any meaning. We drive in silence. Hey, don't, air pollution. Close that up. After a while, I hear the faint buzzing of the power window being rolled down. Okay? Sure, that's what I was just saying. You know, like, there can be an infection that comes in. That's what I was saying. You and I, man, we're thinking alike here. I'm glad I picked you. Glad I picked you. Not her. No wonder my brother would pick her. You guys all have the bad ideas. I have the good ideas. It's not like zombies are just going to hurl themselves at the moving car. You don't know that. You legitimately do not know that. All you know is what you've seen from video games and movies. You don't know. Fair enough. Now I'm starting to not like you. Well, that was a thrilling conversation. So, guess this is kind of strange to be asking after 3 whole days, but what's your name anyway? I'm doing the shadow the wrong side of our car. I'm doing it from the male's point of view. I'll see.
I'm not showered, so I shouldn't do this.
Yeah, that's the guy who played the female.
Thumbnail.
Lady man. Well, he's a real lady
Easter
man.
egg.
He's a real lady man. Not ladies man, lady man. Okay, so I guess it's kind of strange to be asking about 3 whole days. I'm not gonna make him that smug. But what's your name anyway? Right, we never did introduce ourselves. It's Shelby. What a very generic name. Let's think. Bellatrix named a guy after me. He named him Gravity One. You don't have permission just to use my name like that, brother. You have to ask first. Go ahead, you don't have to ask. Okay, so what should her name be? Okay. Thinking. I'll do like something in the spirit of what my brother did to me, so I'll name him Bell. Ah, I got an idea. Trixie. That will work. Trixie. Okay, your name is Trixie now. Well, nice to officially meet you then, Trixie. I should have just named him that. Trixie. Names. That is so ironic. My name is Austin, spelt exactly that way with just an A instead of a D. This is so ironic that I will backspace this and just call you Dustin. Okay. Dustin. Okay. Silence. You got a big old smile on your face. You still have no smiles on your face. The car shudders briefly as we rumble over a series of potholes, but then the road smooths again. The humming of the engine reminds me of a storm brewing far off on the horizon. You have a very vivid imagination. Beyond this occasional noises, we sit in silence. So what were we doing? So what were you doing before everything happened? Nah. Wow, that's the first time she's actually started a conversation. Guess I'm not intimidating after all. No, you are very intimidating. You have blonde hair with the darker skin. I'm half Mexican. Brown eyes. Very thin. Kind of dopey looking. Very intimidating. What was I doing? I'll block that up. What was I? A whole lot of nothing. Oh, that sounds like me too. Dustin, I'm Austin. We connect. I bet that sounds super impressive, huh? Just a scruffy drifter. Well, I'm not a drifter. Not sure she wants to hear that. I dodge the question, bend the truth. Whether dodge the question or bend the truth. If it was anything like me, I would dodge the question. But I can't dodge everything in life. And it just seems like a little more exciting to bend the truth here. Let's try that. I was moving cross country. That's a way to put it. That's a way a drifter can put it. Just moving across country. Then everything went south. Heard noises. What about you? This ride is yours, right? Yeah. Well, it's really my dad's car. Everything okay? Okay. Oh, the cats are probably playing with something. Okay. Or was. Even when he was alive, though, I was the only one who ever drove it. Guess he didn't. Sorry, never mind. It's okay. The booze would have killed him eventually anyway. Oh, what up? What's going on? Pretty quiet in here, huh? Surprisingly, not much noise at the end of the world. That sounds like saying a little cliche. Do you think there's any radio stations left? I'd be pretty shocked if so. Yeah, me too. Reckon it couldn't hurt to look, though. Oh, now you're a country boy, huh? I'm from Denver. Radio. She's fiddling with the dial. I'm pretty sure we're not gonna find anything. Okay, I'm gonna save and come right back. Okay, I'm back. And with those radio noises, she'll come and haunt you in 7 days. Static comes in and out in waves. Even so, every so often the distortion gives the illusion of an actual sound, but then it goes right back to nothingness. Oh, sounds like life in a nutshell. Just then, though. Hang on a sec. Go back down. I think I actually heard something. The noise phases in and out, and then as something comes into auditory focus. Is that mariachi? That's what I'm thinking. I can't contain myself. This sound is unmistakably horns blare joyous over the static in a sick fanfare, while a man's voice wails soulfully over it. I'm laughing so hard I nearly peed myself. Trixie's nearly there too. That was not what I was expecting. Who the heck out there running this? All of the music that would be left. Man. I sink back into the driver's seat, letting my mind drift to the music. Okay, back up 1 second. I have nothing against other cultures and their music and all that, but I grew up in a predominantly Hispanic neighborhood. And I know I'm half Hispanic, but it really annoys me. I'm generally more of a rock person, and Hispanic music legitimately annoys me. I guess I'm gonna have to deal with it now. My nightmares. And then, because it was just blaring all the time when I was a kid throughout the neighbors, just blaring and blaring it. And now I'm in a neighborhood that's predominantly African American. And then, but it's now shifting more to Hispanic, which is all good and all, but the neighbor in front of me and the neighbor behind me, they blast the exact same type of music too. It's a nightmare in a nutshell, and I feel like I'm in this nutshell. The distance is almost comforting, or this, I don't know what this is. As the fractured chords wash over me, I try to pretend that I'm lounging in a truck bed somewhere. Out in the sun, mid-afternoon, shirt damped and dirty from a hard day's work. From a moment, I almost believed it. The music falls short for a few seconds before starting up again. Wait, isn't this the same song again? It's probably an endless loop, because why wouldn't it? 1 moment. Sure seems that way. I guess so. Guess it's just Ghost on Waves after all. And the undead aren't actually interested in I don't know. What do you think a zombie even listens to? I don't know what that means. Is death metal too obvious of an answer? Rob Zombie, or maybe they're all into baby metal these days. Maybe I never heard of that. I don't know. I think the Grateful Dead seems more apt. You know, I've always wondered, but why are they grateful for exactly? Is this a band? I don't know. Tell me in the comments. I don't know. Maybe they finally found themselves some peace. Peace. I wish they'd let the rest of us have some. Ain't so bad right now, anyway. Well, except for that. I shake my hand at the radio controls. So what are you into anyway? Music-wise, I really like Alanis Morissette, top 40 hits, that sort of thing. And don't tell me it's baby metal. Will you judge me if I say I actually haven't heard of them? No, that might be for the best. What do you listen to then? Most people look at me and expect to be into the Stones of Marley or something, but well, you'll probably actually judge me for this. Try me. Silence. Abba, what is that? Is that like Arab music? Just as I thought, she starts laughing at my expense. I knew you shouldn't have told her that. It's a nice sound though. No, her laugh is whiny. Her laugh is probably very whiny. I'm not going to be poetic and say that it sounds like music or anything like that. Still, it's good to hear. Told you. No, it's fine. Their music's catchy. I mean, my parents listen to ABBA, but it's fine. I gotta figure out what that is. Her parents, yeesh. How old are you anyway? You seem like you're a bit young for Alanis. How old do you think I am? I'm pretty sure there was no right answer to that question. Yep, don't answer that. Except for that one. I'm 22. Oh, I'm 21! We're almost on the same page here. Now I'm feeling like we're relating a little bit. Block that out. That's so young. She's practically a kid. How old are you? What was I doing when I was 22? Still wasting my life, I reckon. You must have some southern roots there, bud. Wonder if she's even been to school. That young and the whole blank world's crashing down around her. I try to make a face, but I but I can see my knuckles going white as my fingers grip harder into the wheel. This means it's similar kinda to Ava, isn't it? All peppy and stuff. You should be happy to have it. That's sure an optimistic take on it. Yeah, like I told you, I can't stand this. Alright, enough of you. I reach down and turn the volume knob into sharp left, and the radio blissfully goes silent. Farewell, wailing man. Now it's just us again. Don't do anything. Do you ever expect things to end up this way? It's getting dark, huh? The sun sets so late in the summer. Ignoring me? Huh. Sore topic. I like that one. Let's just say sore topic. Let's call her out for ignoring me. I guess she doesn't want to think about it. I can't say I blame her. I'm a bit surprised we still have any light left at all at this hour. Especially without the steer lights and all. It's like the sky's just been saving it up. Looks a bit like a dying fire. Fires always die. Kind of... I'm sorry, I am not the quickest at reading. Kind of fitting for the whole end of the world. Oh, it's night now. Ah, so much for your light. So he never actually told me what it is that you do. I mean, it doesn't have to be a job or anything, but, well, what do you like to do, or what did you do before everything? Actually, I worked a lot. I can tell, look, she has a grocery shop. She was working when things all went to hell. I didn't really have time for much other than that. You wasted your life, kid. I would wake up, shower, go to work, have a lunch break, back to work, get off work, eat dinner, and watch TV for a few minutes before passing out. And then the whole thing would start all over again in the morning. That was about it. I guess that's most people's story. It's tough out there. Was tough, probably tougher now. All kind of pointless in the end, isn't it? You work your tail off and everything goes to pot anyway. You just wonder why you didn't spend your time better, you know. Yeah. But I guess that doesn't matter either way. So what about you? I'm sure you didn't spend all your time listening to Abba. He said he was around country. Just leave it at that. Can't you see he doesn't want to talk about it? I used to travel a lot. We already said that. Looking for work and stuff. I suppose you could call me a bit of a nomad. Well, that sure is lofty. That sounds really cliche. Not really. It sort of suits you. Then she smiles and he's all sad. To tell you the truth, I haven't really had much purpose in a while. I've just been getting by. I feel like I'm relating even more. Dustin. Trixium. When you can't find something to do, you sort of lose yourself. It gets to be a pretty dark place. Got to the point I used to wish I could just take a vacation from life. Guess I got my wish, didn't I? Don't make it happy. Do not joke about that. Wishes never do come true the way you expect them to, huh? Yeah, monkey's paw. A wish? I don't think she knows it. I don't think she knows, but she's been pressing at her gut a lot. Wonder if she's still alright. Since I first ran into her, she's been in a rough way, and I'm not sure if it's gotten much better. We probably should have looked for some more bags of that ginger stuff. Ask if she's nauseous. Comment on her hand. Nauseous hand. Nauseous hand. Comment on her hand. You okay there? I point toward her stomach with the back of my hand. Oh yeah, it's gotten a little better, but it's just a solid, which doesn't help things. You know how it is. I do, but I'm really not equipped for this. I know first aid and I can stitch up a cut, but gastric distress is a bit beyond me. Oh. You think we should stop and rest? Nah. Like it or not, we'll be stopping soon anyway. Oh no, gas running up. You gotta do something. Rob a man. Something. Braking would just waste gas. Right, the fuel. If everything wasn't so weird these days, I'd call it suspicious that we were owing a single tank worth left. Not much we can do about that, though. Onward it is, then. Oh, now it's really dark. I'm gonna save real quick. I tried to save it, but it skipped some dialogue. I am so sorry. Honestly, I try not to think so hard about stuff like that. I skipped it! If I stopped to wonder what my own life was worth, It's a dangerous train of thought, I'll tell you that. We're here, that's all, that's what matters. Despite it all, we're here and we're safe. The how and why of it is just garnish on the salad. You know, I didn't believe it at first. I mean, we're really facing the apocalypse or whatever. So the first couple of months, I just kept working, kept on like everything was fine. And then, listen, you don't gotta answer me if you don't want to, but your old man, what happened? My dad? So he needed more beer, right? Of course he did. He was a deadbeat alcoholic. I'm sorry about your dad. Pat, pat, pat. But they wouldn't even let him in our nearby liquor store anymore, so he wandered off to another one. Just so happened that the part of town was infested. It took a while before I even noticed, since he wasn't really any different from usual. That's pretty pathetic, but so was my dad. In the end, I won't be doing much better. Great, now I feel like I want to puke. Yeah, you're making things worse, lady. Hey, please don't say things like that, Trixie. Is that a son? One of us has to keep this up. Rest, hand on hers, let her be. Well, it gotta be a little nice. Gotta be a little nice. I slide my right hand on the wheel, off the wheel. Her hand is resting on her leg near the center console, so I reach over. Her hand jerks when I touch it, but she doesn't pull away. Looks like she wants some comfort. Wow, her skin feels really cold. She's dying, man. Is that normal? Maybe because the window's open. Yeah, you shouldn't have opened the window, now you're very much dying. Maybe it's because she's sick. Really, I wish I knew a bit more about medical stuff right about now. Actually, if she had a fever, shouldn't she be hotter? A chill that like that can be normal. Can't be normal. It's not even that cold in here. But we're still here. Just remember that. Until that changes, there's still time. Okay. I can make him talk like a cool guy, but I'm not a cool guy either. Things might never get any better. It'd be stupid to assume that they would. But where we'll still be breathing, there's hope. That's pretty cheesy, isn't it, huh? Anyway, I'm sorry about that. About your dad, I mean. Even if you didn't get on with him, I bet it must be hard losing someone that was close to you. Yeah, I guess. It all happened so fast, I'm still trying to come to terms with it. Don't say it. I wouldn't worry too much. There's no wrong way to feel. I guess I'm almost privileged. No one I care about has even been around in a long while. So you're alone, man. Pat, pat, pat. I wonder if there's anyone else still out there. Yukos cannot be the last two-man peep on her. I wonder if they're stuck out there like us. I wonder if we'll ever know. Silence. Is it next day or is it very dark now? Just as she would start talking, the engine gives an unsilent sort of rumble and my heart jumps. It sputters a few times and the whole chassis lurches. With the pitiful clapping, the engine stalls out and the car can't do anything but coast. Trash. I noticed a fuel light click on some minutes ago, but I guess I still wanted to think we had more time. The car rolls down the pavement until I can't anymore, and ambled to a stop. I really thought the gas would last a little longer than that. Bound to happen sooner or later, wasn't it? If it wasn't hoping for later. We bought this car used after all. It cost efficient, but not as much fuel efficiency. You should have thought about the apocalypse when you bought your car, lady. That's what normal people do. Wonder how far the next gas station is. It would be nice if there were some signs around here or something. I can't believe we've gotten this long without seeing any. I haven't seen anything for miles. Even without people, without lights, I can't see how this could be. Like civilization just packed up and left the whole moment everything started to crumble, leaving not a trace behind. Even if there were, it's not like we could have seen them. It's gotten so dark and without the street lights. Hey. How fast do you think you can run? Oh, don't be thinking like that now. I don't want to run anymore. About average, I guess, but you said you were a drifter. Come on, stop confusing me. Do you reckon we should? You are Southern, aren't you? Her hand touches down to her stomach again. She feels cold. I don't know if there's a point. Not much point to anything, not anymore. Maybe not. Yeah, maybe there isn't a point, just live. It's too dark anyhow. In all likelihood, one of us would probably trip and fall. Be pretty sad to make it this far just to die from a bust-up face. Haha. Like a little sarcastic laugh. Please just smile. Yeah, it would. Anyway, there's nothing we can do until the sun rises. I stare out the window. The sky is clouded, but if I squint, I can see faint lights in the velvet. The breeze through the open window is quiet. Guess we're crashing here tonight then, huh? In more ways than one. Stop your sarcasm, lady! Or Trixie, you're making me feel worse. Could be worse anyway. No, it's definitely getting worse every minute now. At least the air smells nice. That's gonna be stopping any moment soon. Yeah. I sink back into my seat. I search around for the lever on the side of the car so I can adjust the angle, but even when I yank on it, the thing won't budge. Used car, right? I try and get comfy the best I can. I only hope that she can too. It's gonna be a long night. Well, good night then. It's so dark now, it's not much different when I shut my eyes. One moment, the camera went out. One, two, three, yeet. Yeet! I breathe in and out and wait for sleep. Hope we see the morning. Looks like you're gonna see it. What? What? Oh, is that it? I felt like Bellatrix's was a lot longer. Okay. I feel somewhat shallow. I must have clicked things that made an alternate ending to where things just kind of passed out. Well, that's a shadow that ran alongside our car. I'm definitely gonna have to do it again, at least from the girl's point of view, and see what happens. I'll probably do the guy's point of view again. I just probably won't do it on YouTube. I'll probably just play that and test, see if anything happens. But I'm at least going to do the girl's side of the story, and I'm going to get that one uploaded, hopefully sometime soon. I know, like I said before, I'm not going to be doing 2 video weeks right now. I'm just going to be doing 1 video a week. I'm trying anytime Saturday or Sunday to get a video uploaded. So yeah, that was the shadow run beside our car. It's a good game. I feel like the story that I picked was a little shallow. I remember when I was editing some parts of Bellatrix's, I felt like the story was a little more engaging and lasted a little longer. So yeah, that's going to be corrected. So I'm going to play the girl's part. Maybe next week, Might be the week after. Might be the week after that, but I don't want it to take too long for me to get back to it. Okay, so thanks everybody who watched this. If you liked it, please share, please like, please subscribe to the channel and hit the notification icon so you can see when I upload the next one. Please subscribe. Need that help over there. And stay awesome. I'll see you guys next time. Mata ne.